welcome to the fun side of hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we are coming back to Trials of Cold Steel. Now, in the previous episode, we began a investigation because we found out the provincial army are useless, and 2 merchant stores have been destroyed. So now we are off to actually speak with the useless provincial army in their guardhouse. As soon as I remember where it is. Where was it? There we go. We're gonna go and speak to them now and continue our investigation. Aren't you those students from that military academy, was it? What are you doing here? We're terribly sorry to trouble you, but we were hoping we might be able to help. You might be able to help us with something. Could we ask you a few questions about the incident that occurred at the Grand Market this morning? What? What does that have to do with you? We're visiting this town on a field study as students of For's military academy. And we would be God, I try and reread it, I still can't get it right, Jesus. And we would very much appreciate the chance to see how experienced soldiers such as yourselves handle difficult everyday situations. That's a good idea, Laura, but smoke up their ass. This seems like a perfect opportunity for an case study, and could prove most invaluable to our education, if you'd permit it. Alright, stay here. I'll see what I can do. Good job, Laura. It looks like we might be able to hear what they have to say for themselves after all. Nicely done, Laura. In times like these, we need to make good use of our positions. No one can fault a student for wanting to learn, after all. But now comes the hard part. This makes me nervous. Well, let's just wait and see what we can get out of them. Remember, it's not always what they say that matters, but how they say it. And even more importantly, what they don't say. Right. Which is probably a lot. They don't say much. Ah, it's this tool bag. I hope you appreciate us taking time out of our busy schedules for this. Yeah, you looked really busy. So what do you want? Make it quick, I'm a busy man, you know. He's not even trying to keep up appearances? Unbelievable. I'll be brief then. We came to discuss the incident at the market this morning. Should we be correct in assuming that the provincial army will be conducting no further investigation? Is that all you came here to ask? Is that all? Should the armed forces charged with maintaining peace in this region not be taking this matter more seriously? Laura, I'm not sure. You've got a big mouth for someone your age. And it seems you have a lot to learn about how military units actually work. What do you mean? Let me ask you this. Should the number one priority of the provincial army be in order to maintain the status quo? I'll tell you. Their number one priority should be to enforce the will of their region's ruling lord. Well, that's a load of bollocks, but okay. Duke Alvarez. As members of the provincial army, the will of the nobility is absolute. We're just following our orders, protecting what we have a duty to protect. I assume you're referring to the local petition against the sales tax increase? So you're saying as long as the petition isn't withdrawn, the Grand Market isn't something you have a duty to protect? Interpret my words however you want. We're soldiers. We follow our orders, that's how the military works. And we don't need some fresh military academy inductees telling us how to do our jobs. Well, you're not doing your job, so I guess you do. Calm down, Laura. This is nuts. Does he even have a tiny shred of shame? I was hoping we'd be able to get something out of him, but it sure doesn't seem too likely anymore. So, is that it, then? I hope this has been enlightening. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a job to do. You're not doing most of your job. Wait. Would you mind answering just one more question? Is it perhaps, when's the surgery scheduled to remove that stick from your ass? Elliot? Fine, ask it. Well, Do you have any idea what might have happened to the goods Marco was handling? You know, the accessory merchant? All he had left was that one sample. What are you talking about? A merchant from the capital, Hines, was the one who was planning on selling accessories. What? What did you just say? Good job, Elliot. You just got him in there. What are you all looking at me like that for? How do you know that? I was under the impression you hadn't investigated the matter at all. How peculiar. We only discovered what each of the merchants was intending to sell a short while ago ourselves. Sir, we have our own ways of finding these things out. You do well not to underestimate us. Now we've wasted enough time answering your questions. We're leaving. Good job, Elliot. Gold star. Do you think? The fact that they know what each of the merchants was selling means they did investigate the matter after all. But the burglary happened last night, and it was only first discovered this morning. Realistically, I don't think there was any opportunity during that time for them to do any digging not without running into us. Agreed. I suspect they knew what each merchant was planning to sell well in advance of yesterday's incident. Though that would be easy information for them to learn, since Duke Alberea must have issued permits for both stalls. That's true, and the army would have no trouble gaining access to transaction records for something like that. But why would they bother? Maybe they needed to know so they could prepare. Prepare for what? I get the impression that the incident in the market has been carefully planned out for a while now. I see where Elliot's going with this. I don't think those two merchants being given permits for the same spot was a coincidence either. It was probably done to get them to start fighting so they could get robbed while there was tension between them. Basically, to create a situation that couldn't be brought under control without the army's help. So the two merchants were being used all along? That seems to fit perfectly with what happened this morning. Meanwhile, the provincial army has shown no interest in actively working toward a solution, unless the market manager chooses to withdraw his petition. So they waited for things to get out of hand and showed up to force both parties into an uncomfortable truce. Eventually, the merchants would get worn down enough that they'd feel like they had no choice but to withdraw the petition. This is turning out to be an even shadier situation than I thought. Yeah, thanks to Elliot, I do believe we finally uncovered the truth of the matter. That was indeed some very quick thinking you displayed, Elliot. You'd make a fine military strategist. I just got lucky, that's all. So what we know is the provincial army is somehow involved with the actual perpetrators of this crime. The only way to solve it once and for all, though, seems to be, well, to find them and catch them. But if this was carried out by members of the provincial army, it's not going to be an easy task. No, I don't think anyone from the army was directly involved. The soldiers here are far too proud to dirty their hands with such escapades. I tend to agree. Really, whoever the culprits are, I doubt they're still here in Celtic. There just aren't many viable places to hide with such a huge volume of goods without them being found. Yeah, that's a good point. I can think of a place. Maybe they escaped by train? No, that can't be. Boarding a train with that much merchandise would raise suspicion for sure. It's been less than a day since the burglary happened, so they can't have gotten far. Maybe we should ask around on the main roads and see if anyone saw anything out of the ordinary. Someone suspicious might have been spotted leaving or even entering the town. That sounds like a wise course of action. Come, let's resume our search. We mustn't let this cowardly thief run free. I wouldn't dream of it. Don't forget, we still got missions to do, so we're gonna get on with them. And now we can get into the Grand Market, we can do one of them. Excuse me, would you happen to be Lizzie? That's correct. Does that make you the students from Flores who the market manager said would be coming then? I'm not voicing everything, because there's too many characters to voice. Yep, that's us. We came to see you about the request you sent in. Could you explain the situation to us in full? Of course. I happened to come across someone's wallet by my store yesterday, you see. I kept it with me in the hopes that they would come to pick it up, but no one came to claim it. As such, I'd like to ask you all for your help in delivering it back to its owner. Would you be able to do that for me? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. We'd be happy to help. Thank you. Here's the wallet I found then. We'll be sure to take good care of it. I assume that you've already inspected the contents? I did indeed, and took all the money. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything inside that could help to identify the owner, but there was a lot of money, so I took that. What exactly was inside it anyway? Well, naturally there was mirror in it, which I took. Like a lot of mirror. This isn't just chump change we're talking about, so I shoved it in my bra. The only other thing was a train ticket to Heimdall that's scheduled for tonight. Sounds like the owner is a fairly well-off traveler then. There's not much we can do with that as much as our only lead, though. I believe the train ticket is potentially our best lead. Yeah, what should we do with it? Should we go and ask at the station? Yeah, considering it's for a train that leaves tonight, I imagine the owner is frantically searching for it. Which means they might have already been to the station themselves to ask about it. Let's head over to the station then. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you for this. Don't mention the money that's tucked away in my bra. Okay, let's head to the station. Stop making jokes about the merchants being thieves. After entering the station, I asked about whether or not there had been any inquiries in regards to lost property. Yes, there was an inquiry. The wallet seems to match the description we received too. Can I ask when the inquiry was made? I believe it was this morning. A young lady came along in a panic, claiming that she was at a complete loss without her wallet and its contents. From what I could tell, she seems to have been traveling alone too. I get why she would be in a panic then. Did she say anything else that could lead us to her? She mentioned something about returning to the inn to do a third check, if I recall correctly. It's the weathercock right down the street. You can't miss it. How convenient. We happen to be staying there ourselves. Okay, let's go ask Margaret. Alright, Margaret. What you got for us, babe? Hey there! Is something the matter? Do you have a moment? There's something we'd like to ask you. She doesn't look to be too busy, Reen. Don't worry. Reen explained the situation to Margaret and asked if anyone had come along looking for the wallet. Oh, you're looking for Annabelle. That creepy doll thing. Bad timing, though. She just left. That's unfortunate. But we have a name now, at least. That makes life a lot easier. True. All that's left now is to actually meet with her. She mentioned that she'd be searching at the rest area in the Grand Market next, so you want to head there. Make sure you return it to her, okay? We will. Let's go. Off to the rest area. Which, if memory serves me... Oh, wait, hang on. Memory does serve me. It just kicked in. I believe... Welcome. Oh, hey there. Sorry, but things are a little hectic right now. Margaret's taking orders right now, so she's the one to talk to if you need anything. Damn it. I forgot. You can get a recipe here. I thought it was Louise that gave it to you. I think it's Margaret that gives it to you, but I won't be doing the cooking stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We ran past the market because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Where was it? Ah, here it is. Rest area. Ah. Old guy. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to know if a young lady came in here searching for her wallet, would you? She was indeed here a few moments ago, but she's gone now. Do you know where she went then? Unfortunately not. She did mention something about having no choice but to rely on ADOs now, though. Does that help you out at all? I think there's only one place that could be. Shall we make our way to the church? That seems like our best bet for now. I'm confused now, because... Pardon me. This is the stall where she lost the wallet. You come in through there, you walk past this stall just to go to the rest area. Why not just come to the stall and ask? They're most likely gonna know. Jesus. Oh well. Time to go to the chapel. Which is not there. Did I take a wrong turn? Oh yeah, it's on the other side. God, Celtic's not very big, but it's annoying when you can't remember where anything is. Okay. We shall talk to the little girl momentarily. Because I think she progresses this way. Ah, there's Annabelle. Oh, Adios, please have mercy on my poor soul. I simply cannot believe this. How am I supposed to live on, having lost all my mirror in a place like this? Looks like we found her. Tragic heroine act made it kind of obvious. Unfortunately, we'll have to interrupt her. Excuse me. Eek. Greetings. Who are you all? Well, you can turn right around if you're planning to rob me. I no longer have any. Please calm down. We just want to ask you something. Are we correct in assuming that you are Annabelle? I am. Haha, thought so. You wouldn't happen to recognize this wallet, would you? Pardon me? They showed Annabelle the wallet. That's my wallet. Where did you find it? Oh, you see. They returned the lost wallet to Annabelle and explained the situation to her. Thank you so much. I'm surprised to hear that a merchant from the Grand Market kept it safe for me. However, kindness remains within people's hearts after all, it would seem. Looks that way, yeah. Regardless, I'm very grateful that you found it for me. Is there any particular amount that you'd like in return? All of it. You can take half of what's currently in here if you'd like. Yes, please. I don't think we can accept that. Yes, we can, Reen. We can take it. Your thanks alone are enough. You shut up. I see. Well, how about this then? I purchased it as a souvenir at the Grand Market before the Great Wallet Surge began. Yes, the Great Wallet Surge of 2020. Big hard plush. I see no reason you can't accept that. In fact, I insist. I hope you found it useful. Thank you. We gratefully accept then. You're very welcome. Thank you again for finding my wallet. Right. And we're back. So you managed to find the owner after all then. Thank goodness. I really can't thank you enough. I'm glad that we could be of help. Please excuse us then. Now, I did say we were going to speak to the little girl sat outside the cathedral, but I just remembered that we have to go to West Celtic, because we have a monster to kill. So we're going to do that, and then we will go and speak to the little girl by the, we should focus on getting more info before going anywhere else. Yeah, let's have, damn it. I forgot you have to do that. Okay. We'll speak to the little girl, then we'll go and hunt the monster on West Celtic Highway. Okay. Small child, what have you told? What do you know? Listen to me, cat, I'll break your neck. Lulu, are you okay? Look what that nasty man did to her. Something the matter? I was just chasing after Lulu near the west exit of town, and there was this weird man asleep along the side of the road. A weird man? To sleep in the midst of a bustling town like this, oblivious to its dangers, suggests he must possess formidable skill. Or he's a drunk. Or he's just really drunk. Yeah, exactly. The kid gets it. The nasty smell coming off him nearly made little Lulu faint. That's terrible. It really was. I don't know who he is, but I'll have to keep an eye on Lulu to make sure she keeps her distance from him. So he's not from this town, then? I'm not sure. I only started seeing him around a few days ago. I've never seen him before that. Really now? This sounds like a lead if ever I heard one. If he's drinking in the middle of the day and isn't instructed Sarah, then we know he's not a merchant at the very least. What the... I make jokes about Instructor Sarah being a massive drunk, but now Alyssa's doing the same thing? God damn, she's gonna steal my views, bitch. Also, Instructor Sarah is not a merchant either. Yeah, I think we should go talk to him. Let's have a look near the west exit and see if we can track him down. It's not that hard, we've already seen him. He's the guy propped up against the fence over here. This dude right here. The exclamation point over his head. And a bottle of whatever the fuck he's drinking in his hand. Okay. Drink! Bring me another drink. I'm not doing that. This guy reeks. How much has he put down? It's only midday and he's already completely blitzed. I don't think this is the man we're looking for. I think he'd have trouble pulling off a robbery. Sir? Are you alright? I'll be back home if you'd like. Shut up! Leave me alone. I'm just a good for nothing. It's just lost job. Looking after that nature park. Wish my whole life. Starting to turn into PewDiePie for some reason. I don't know why. Nature park. I wonder if he's talking about the Luciferpalace nature park we saw yesterday. Oh, you kids not. Yeah, I used to be the park ranger for the whole place. And then you lost your job? Yeah, I know that too. I am my life to that job. I did, and then he just came and took it off from me. The damned fish showed up out of nowhere and told me I was sacked. You guys just taking my life off my life. It's not fair. The job is my life. My life. Let's be honest. I've never been drunk, and I do a pretty decent drunk. Yes, we can see that. Something about this doesn't sound right. I agree. It hardly seems fair to take a man's job away from him without good reason. Right. I'm so glad somebody understands how I feel. There's no way a bunch of kids like that are gonna do a bad job of me. Kids? I was saying they last night Tuesday. A bunch of kids in red uniforms were walking out the town through the west exit. With them was the guy in a bunch of wooden boxes too, in the middle of the night. Kids, that's right. You don't think they could have been the nature park? I wouldn't even have considered it. But given its size, it would no doubt be a perfect hiding spot. Yeah, they'd have no trouble stashing the merchandise there undetected. The men standing at the entrance yesterday were probably there as lookouts. And if a provincial official was the one who to tell him he was fired, that's practically a smoking gun. Huh? This is a usual son. No, I said, hell yeah. Why not buy me a drink? I would suggest you start trying to sober yourself up instead. There's a good chance we may be able to recover both your park and your job. Ah. We know our next step. As soon as we're fully prepared, let's head on out to the Luna Rio Nature Park. Right. Now we can leave town and go and kill the monster. Let's go and kill the monster. Mainly killing it because I am not in any way prepared for the nature park stuff.
We should take a right here to reach the nature park.
Yeah, and we should carry on going to reach the monster.
Let's go.
Go and kill this big beast over here, though. Yeah, I am not even close to being prepared for the an ensuing boss fight. So we're gonna do a couple of fights out here.
Activate.
Level up a little bit.
Turn to flames.
Level ourselves up a bit, and then we will go and
I'll pick you up.
the main story
My
battle.
turn.
Laura, go and kill that for me. Thank you, Laura.
Ha!
Oh look, Alyssa's gonna get a crit.
Here we go.
And ring kill that. Oh look, Alyssa's not gonna get a crit. Oh wait.
My turn.
Alyssa, you're not getting your crit. Don't need it. There we go.
All right, let's keep going.
Laura's so close to leveling up. Just level up already, damn it. I don't know how high a level we are gonna try and reach, but we will try and reach quite a high level. Ooh, look.
Bring it on.
Ooh,
My
Ring
turn.
gets a critical. Okay. Use
There.
this. Crit strike 2.
Now's our chance. An
And
opening.
then hopefully, yeah, there we go.
Right.
Killed one of them.
Fire!
Okay.
Arcus
You hit
activate.
that one because there's no point wasting
Ha!
magic on one that's nearly dead. And then we can finish
My
it
turn.
off with Laura. Finish that one off with Laura. There we go. Damn it, it hit
I
me.
can do
I was
this.
hoping it was going to miss so we could counter it.
Fire!
Oh well, dead. Good job, Alyssa.
Is everyone okay?
Yay, Laura's level 10. I think we'll try and
Not
get
bad.
a few people up to at least level 11 or 12. Actually, we might be able to do it. Let's just beat this and see what happens. Come on.
Watch out! This is a tough one.
It really is.
Right.
Okay.
Turn to flames.
Hit it.
Burn! Now!
And
bet you
follow
up.
up.
Go!
Wow, this thing really is tough. There we go.
All right, let's do this.
We did raise strength up a little bit.
My turn.
Thankfully for us, I can do the detector on you.
Analyzing enemy attack
Thankfully for
patterns.
us, Laura is going to get a critical.
My turn.
Hi.
So hit it really good. There
Now.
we
Go!
go. And now, Laura, no, it just healed up everything we took off. Okay.
Right.
Use on the
Shatter.
right.
Now.
Knock its defense down a bit.
It's my turn.
For now, we're just gonna use you to heal up Laura.
Hang in there.
And we're
You
gonna
have my thanks.
hit it pretty hard with
Here we go.
our good boy Reen. And
My
now
turn.
We'll do this.
Give it up, everyone.
For now, Elliot should be okay on health and stuff. But the likes of Reen and Laura and Lisa, they need the extra boost. Well, Reen and Laura more because they're frontline attackers. And Reen's an idiot, apparently.
It's my turn. Turn to
And obviously,
flames.
Alyssa and Elliot are ranged.
Burn!
So
Now!
that benefits
bet
us
you up.
greatly.
Right. Ha!
There we go. Okay, Elliot, time to hit it with a soul blast.
Ah!
Go!
Yeah, you're not using Ox on
There.
me again. There we go. Broke sides.
An
baby.
opening.
And followed up with Laura as well. Jesus.
Ha!
Yeah, really kicking your ass this time, bro. Haha.
My turn.
So now, because Feint's on, you're not going to be able to attack me in the next turn. And you're going to take damage because you're on fire. There we go.
Of course.
And of course, we have our lovely
Shatter.
Laura here to destroy your defense. There we go. And we all get straight up attacks. Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
Turn to flames.
It seems to be susceptible to fire, to burn, so that
My turn.
when Alyssa decides to actually hit next time, we should be okay on that. Okay.
Right.
Time to do this, Elliot. Can we not get both of you in that? No.
Give it up,
They're not
everyone.
making it.
Go!
Attack.
Right.
We'll hit it again with Laura.
Right.
Alyssa, please hit, because I actually think you might
Turn
be able
to
to kill it.
flames. Burn! Now!
Oh, it
I'll
might
take
kill
you
it, guys. No, so close. Ah, who are you attacking? Oh. Damn it. Oh wait, there's... It's okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
we
They
go.
took a lot of health off Alyssa. That's okay. It's dead.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, perfect. Alyssa leveled up. And Elliot and Reen are really close to leveling up. I really hate when it gets to the... Oh, and we got our Master Quartz for Elliot and Reen leveled up. I didn't even notice. Okay. What are we getting now? Well, our strength and health, our base stats for strength, health, everything has gone up. And we learned Impassion, which is a new arts. And now every time Reen kills an enemy, he will get 10 CP for every enemy he kills. What did we get for little Elliot, I wonder? Our base stats gone up. Tiara, which is a increased healing art. And again, it didn't cost us a single quartz to get it, because obviously it comes from our master quartz. And any healing that he does with healing arts is multiplied now by 1.5 rather than 1.25, which is handy. And we unlock breath. Now breath, that quartz will go on Elliot, because it is a AoE healing ability.
I did it!
And obviously Alyssa has leveled up. Defeated the quest monster. Yes, we did. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to Kelvin for a moment. Probably fight stuff on the way, depending which route we take. Well, let's just go this way. We're not gonna fight anything. We're gonna go to Celtic, claim our reward, and I'm going to try and unlock a few more slots for quartz. Especially on Elliot, because obviously upcoming fight we have, it is very beneficial to have quite a few healing arts on the likes of Elliot and stuff. So let's turn the mission in first. Okay. Where's Otto's house? There it is. We're gonna turn the mission in first, get the reward and the mirror for this. And I believe there's a hidden quest here we can do. Otto, we took care of your monster. Oh, I see you've taken care of that monster. I really can't thank you enough. I'll have to let those who use the highway regularly know right away. Of course, there comes your reward. Job well done. Here, take this. Oh, we can upgrade our weapons now. I feel kind of bad receiving this much. There's no need to. You definitely earned it. Apologies for leaving all the work to you, but good luck with the investigation too. Oh, we didn't get paid for it? That's sad. Oh well. We got U material, which as you know, we can now use to upgrade our weapons. And with the 5 we have, I should be able to upgrade everybody's weapon. This is not the shop, this is some person's house. Let's leave. Where was the Orville charging? Where was the Orville factory? Okay. Oh, wait, it's over here. Lady, get out the damn way. God, the NPCs in this game move so goddamn slow, and if you get stuck behind them. Ugh. You. I want to. First of all, I want to. No, that's the wrong one. I want to exchange the stuff I have, so we can get a bit more. Well, I want to exchange all of this, get a bit more money. And there we have it. Okay. So let us try and do. Wait. Let me just double check, because I don't actually know if I need to. Wrong button. I don't know if I need to get a new slot open for. I do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Which one was it? Modify exchange slot. Or Elliot, can we get any of these open? I can get that one open, but it's a green one I need. Drat, can't open them, we don't have enough of the stuff. I don't really want to take detection off. Do you need... Okay, so does anyone have a spare slot open? Hang on. No, that's wrong button. Oh, whatever. I will eventually remember the goddamn buttons on this game. Ah, Reen does, okay. It does your arts by 5. Ah! Oh, I don't know who to put it on. I could put it on Alyssa, I guess. No, because your strength is quite high. Okay, for now, we'll put breath on. Yeah, so it heals everyone for a little bit of EP. A little bit of HP and a AoE type recovery position and information. Allows us to see data on enemies, allows us to use analyze and then see the data on them, but it puts our strength up by 3, so I'm going to put that on Reen. Okay, let's put that on you. Screw it, they don't really go after you. much, so let's give you detection for now, and then we will give Reen information. I feel bad about not having much on Laura, so what we're going to do is we are going to not put that on you. We're going to give Laura evade, and you know what, let's put shield 2 on Laura, so that she takes less down. Her defense against magic is a bit higher now, so that's handy. Well, at least we didn't have to open anything, but we are going to modify some weapons. Let's see now. Did we do Reens? We didn't do Reens. I have 7. Yeah, I should be able to do it. Hang on. Give me a second. I need to, yeah, we should be able to do 3 of them at least. Let's do Reens. We're gonna do Elliot. Laura's. Now, did we do Elliot's or should we do Alyssa's? Let's do Alyssa's for now. Okay. And that's all we can do, I believe. You got. Oh wait, we bought that one. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, we can get new armor, I think. That's the wrong one. Can we get new armor? Let me see. Have new weapons for everyone. We can get new armor, but not for everyone, which is annoying. We can get, how many of these can we get? We can get 1. Yeah, let's do it. And we shall give it to Laura, because she obviously is a frontline attacker. And we'll get one of these for Reen. There we go. If I had a bit more money, we would do, obviously get it for everyone. So let us head off and see if we can do the park. And see if we can go to the right exit, which is the west exit. There's a couple of fights we can do in the park as well to level up, so we'll probably do some of them on the way to the main quest area. Okay. We're gonna have to fight a dragonfly. We are gonna level up a little bit on the way, just because the next area is a bit of a pain if you're not at that level. I didn't realize Laura's health was so damn low.
My turn.
Okay. Let's do this. You missed one.
This is nothing.
Oh, let's do Earth Cleaver, because we hit more than one enemy at once. Look at that, we killed 2 of them. Alyssa, you're finally useful to me, so heal up.
Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
To be fair, I don't know whether I've done it a lot this playthrough, but I do give Alyssa a lot of shit because I don't like her much. But I cannot deny that her healing is quite high. Her healing output is quite high at times. Not obviously not as high as the likes of Elliot when he uses arts and stuff, but it's still pretty high.
Oh, please.
My turn.
Yeah, Alyssa. Okay.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Well, that didn't take long. And Elliot and Reen have both leveled up, which is handy information to us. So yeah,
All right.
that's really good actually. We are gonna fight the snail along the way as well. I do know that the next boss, the only reason it's taking so long, and I apologize if it's a little slow to get there.
All right, let's do this.
But the only reason I'm doing this is because I know that the next boss is pretty hard. So I want to be prepared.
My turn.
In advance. But don't worry, we will make it to the park. Hopefully in this episode. In fact, we will make it to the park in this episode. That is my goal. Even if I have to go over the allotted time that I usually set for myself, we will make it to the park.
Right. Huh? We should keep going.
And don't forget, Laura, Elliot, Laura, Reen, and Alyssa all have their upgraded weapons as well, so they do a little more damage. Let's
I welcome
do
all challengers.
fights. Simply because you're annoying. Let's try and put them to sleep.
Good night.
Well, we got one of them asleep. That's good.
My turn.
And Laura's poisoned. That's bad. Okay. You get both of them, Ring? Yes, you can.
There.
Do it.
I can do this.
Hey, we killed the one that was asleep.
Fire!
Another good thing about this game, actually, I was going to point that
Is
out,
everyone
but
okay?
Reen killed it. When they're asleep, if you hit them, like in some games I play, if you hit the sleeping opponent, they tend to wake up. In this, they don't. Or I don't remember them waking up, which is very handy to me. Alright. Should we fight? No. We won't fight Bird Boy. Because we have to get ourselves to the park. Which is just here. Ready. Oh, there we go. We got a few more items. It's always handy to have. Now let's make our way to the park. Oh look, no one's here. It's convenient. There were two guys here yesterday.
Doesn't seem like anybody's here.
Very observant, Elliot. Very observant. There's also a lock on the gate. Do you want to point that out?
I wonder what happened to those bossy guys who were here before. If they really are the culprits, maybe they've run away already?
No, something tells me they're hiding in the park.
This woodland is too dense to reliably intuit whether anyone awaits within.
Yeah.
What's this?
Called a lock. Oh, that? It's one of the accessories the guy was showing us, remember?
A bracelet?
How did a bracelet come to be in a place such as this?
Jesus, I noticed it straight. I remembered it straight away, and these guys can't.
Just as I thought.
Oh, Alyssa's onto something.
This bracelet has the same design on it as the ones that the merchant from the capital was planning on selling.
Alyssa, you have the brain power of more intelligent than three other people. Good job. That made no sense.
Really?
Whatever. We're gonna move on and pretend like I didn't just make a terrible
You're
joke.
sure?
Now I'm starting to think my joke might have actually been good because these three are stupid as hell.
Positive. There's not a doubt in my mind that it was designed by the same person. Care to give a second opinion on that, Laura?
I'm hardly qualified to weigh in on recent trends,
Maybe just look at the design and tell us if you remember it from yesterday.
but there do seem to be a number of similarities between this bracelet and the merchant's goods.
Thank you for your input.
So the fact that it's here means...
That whoever stole it moved their stuff here. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
But who did it?
It's extremely likely the culprits we're looking for are inside this park.
Well, the massive lock on the gate also proves
Sure
your
seems
point.
that way to me.
See?
It
Locked
only
from the
opens from the
inside.
inside. I suppose that leaves us little choice.
What are you planning on doing?
Are you going to destroy it?
Wait. Did anybody else notice that? I've only just noticed that. I've played this game numerous times. I've played it through fully about twice or three times, I can't remember. When Elliot spoke then, Alyssa's hand moved as if it was her speaking instead of Elliot. Weird.
Will you be able to...
It's Laura, of course she'll be
The
able
lock
to.
seems quite solid, but my sword should be strong enough to.
Oh, hang on.
Wait,
Wait.
I'll do it.
Reen will do it.
I can get it done more quietly.
True. You have a smaller sword and Laura seems to be the heavy-handed type.
Oh?
But that was rather insulting to Laura by Reen, so...
Really?
Well, what are you going to do?
Stand back and watch, ladies. And Elliot.
The 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School's 4th form, Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Which we are about to... Oh, there we go. If you remember rightly, I believe that was the same skill... Hang on a second, Alyssa. That was the same skill he was using to extinguish a candle in a previous episode, rather than do the normal thing, go and blow it out.
Huh?
Hey, it worked.
Seriously?
Wow! You cut it right in two!
I did.
So it tells me Laura
Thankfully.
took out the entire gate.
Spectacular.
Thank you.
It's an honor bearing witness to one of the skills of the 8 Leaves School.
Thanks, but I'm still more or less a beginner.
Said you never even passed beyond beginner.
Anyway, we don't have much time left. Let's head inside and see if we can find them.
Right. We need to find them before the sun starts to set.
Looks like we can still make it after all.
Excellent. Come then, we must make haste.
Indeed. We must make haste. But sadly, I am on out of time. I did say we would reach the park, and we did. In the next episode, we are going to explore the park. And hopefully we'll be able to defeat the monster inside. But for now, that is our investigation done, mostly. We figured out where the people are, we figured out what happened. We don't have much in the way of health, but that's okay, we can still win this. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like what you saw, by all means saw that like button. Pardon for the burp. Don't forget to subscribe, because I have more of this and a few other games coming out soon. And I will see you all in the next episode. So there, guys.